People play Yu-Gi-Oh decks for all sorts of reasons. Some people play it for the artwork. Others for their riveting and fun gameplay. I go Sangan summoning next. Yeah. I asked you over on my Twitter what your favorite decks in Yu-Gi-Oh are, and some of these will surprise you. Let's begin with decks that you play because of its playstyle. I like Tier Limit. I like milling cards. I like putting things in the grave. I like sending them to die, which is a bit of a theme here. Occasionally, when I feel like I'm up for a bit of a challenge, I'll play some Stun. And of course, some of the best artwork in Yu-Gi-Oh! Doodle Beasts. I just did this because it's a funny joke. I've never played that card in my entire life. I don't know what those do. All right, let's have a look. Kratos says we play Sword Soul for the playstyle. Hell yes. For the lore, we play the Snake Eye stuff, which is, I think, pretty playable in TCG right now. It's definitely not on the same level as Ryzeal and Malice, but it's playable. Art. We've got the Malice deck. Okay, we play Malice because of the artwork. Anytime anyone says artwork for Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I immediately start questioning. They're hard drives, actually. Nostalgia Shadal is beautiful. And if you want a challenge, you play Pendulum. What's the challenge in Pendulum? Spreadsheet? Don't have hand traps, please. That's like the challenge, right? Trust me, it's broken. Lightsworn Runic. This is a Serotonin deck, admittedly. Decks that you play because of its playstyle. Yeah, Labyrinth players play their decks because of the playstyle. I like the deck, you know? And for the challenge, we also play Labyrinth. You know, it must be said, there is something pretty impressive about knowing how to loop D-Barrier. It is quite a challenging gameplay loop, so I do get that. Nostalgia, this is the 2017 True Draco Masterpiece Meadowfoe Zodiac deck list. I think this is, like, legal in, like, today, for the most part, right? I think this is all actually playable. That's insane to think about. And B-Trooper, I love B-Trooper, dude. B-Trooper is so fun, but it's kind of, I don't know what direction you're supposed to take with it these days. Is there a woman on not on any of these panels? Okay, Harp Horror, I guess. I mean, maybe if you squint hard enough. I actually had to think about the art one. Really? Really? You had to think about the art one? Playstyle, we've got Unchained. Love that deck. Lore, Albion. Art, any deck with... At least he's honest. He's not pretending like you guys. He's not trying to pass it off. Okay, we don't need to pretend we play Labyrinth because of the playstyle, all right? Nostalgia, so fuck. Man, the good old days of Yu-Gi-Oh, huh? 2022. Like, what is nostalgia for Sulfa Chord? Playstyle, Burning Abyss. There's no way there's another Burning Abyss player out there in the world. For the lore, we play Orcus. That's pretty cool. Artwork. Flew on there for the artwork. Artwork of what? Shifter? Yeah, it's a pretty cool artwork, you know? I like that style. Sulfa Chord for Trust Me Bro, It's Broken, I think this is. Bestial for Challenge. And Nostalgia, we play Trap Tricks, Artifact, Hands. I guess that is, like, all legal. You can play all of them today if you really want. Yeah, no, this is basically the average Branded player. And do you know what's funny about Branded? I like to play Ash Blossom because of the playstyle, personally. I think there's a lot of good lore there. The artwork is really nice. And trust me, bro, Ash Blossom is broken. I think zombies are the way to go. We got playstyle... What's the playstyle of Dynamorphia? Divide by 2? Bro likes playing with a calculator. Like, dividing by 2 is not a playstyle. All right, lore-wise, we've got Ritual Beasts. Artwork, we've got Tellarknight. I feel like Tellarknight is the most, like, generic, like, art in the game. It's just, like, Celestial Warriors. For Nostalgia, we play Cyber Dragons, which is funny to me because Nostalgia for Cyber Dragons could mean a lot of things. For the playstyle, we play Fire King. What's the playstyle? Destroy. Once per turn, you can destroy. If you destroy, you can destroy. If there is a destruction, then you may destroy. Lore-wise, we've got Dogmatica. That's a deck I did want to cook with. Artwork, we've got Goatee. Challenge Sky Striker. It really is challenging to open Engage in 3 spells. And Nostalgia, we got... Do you think that this is a Dark Necrofear deck, or do you think it's a Destiny board deck? But maybe it is both. Maybe it is both. Playstyle Raid Raptors, summoning a guy that burns for 8,000 and is unaffected. Yeah, it's a great playstyle, you know? Nostalgia Raid Raptors. Okay, well, they just got support last year. 10 Pi for the lore. What's the 10 Pi lore? Activate Lightning Storm, change Droplet? Like, what is the lore? Artwork, we've got Tri Brigade. That's really cool. And challenge, we've got spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down my spine. Playstyle, we've got Runic. Okay. Lore, DDD. Okay. Fine, I'll give you that. Artwork, we've got Melfi. Nostalgia, we've got gadgets. What does a gadget deck in 2024 look like? Normal summon. And occasionally when we want to challenge ourselves, we play Burn. Okay, sure. And skill. What does this mean? Trust me, bro, it's broken. What deck is this? Any trap deck in the game? Like, what is it? Labyrinth? It could mean anything. MSCF here, we've got playstyle Memento. That's kind of a good one. Lore. Shut the fuck up. There's no lore here. Some of you are picking decks with lore. There's no lore. I'm just waiting for someone to put Fossil Dyna here. We play Gishki for the challenge. And trust me, bro, it's... what is that? This is TG, isn't it? Nostalgia, we play Nord... Dude, you can't have the Nostalgia box and then put a Link 1 there. Not even a Link monster. A Link 1 specifically. Nick plays... What is that? Oh, is this pure Ragnarika? Pure Ragnarika. I'd love to see what that looks like. Orcas for the lore, Punk for the art, Phantom Knight for the nostalgia, Train Machine for the challenge, and Mimigo for the Trust Me It's Broken. This is the first panel I've seen where I have nothing bad to say. All of these are epic, cool, amazing choices. This is the first one, the first respectable Farfa viewer. Daniel has a playstyle. We play Ryziel, XE spamming. I feel like XE summoning is like baby's first Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Phantom Knight lore. I don't know if there's really much lore there other than the Arc V backstory, I suppose. It's not like the cards themselves that have lore. It's more like the anime relation, I feel like. Has anyone ever seen Endymion's feet? That's crazy. Look at those, like, greaves he's got, dude. And occasionally when we're down for a little bit of a challenge, we'll play some Kairoshin. Hold on a sec. Sorry, stop. We don't play, like, nostalgia Link summoning. That's not a thing, okay? Marine Cess was only printed, like, 2 years ago, okay? Derek says, playstyle, Paleo. Yeah, I mean, some people do just like going to the library and hanging out there for 2 hours. Lore, Labyrinth. You think you've tricked us. You think you're misdirecting us when you say that you play Labyrinth for the lore, but you show the artwork of Arias. We know what's going on here. You not showing Arias isn't going to change anything. Artwork, we've got Mementos. Nostalgia, Lightsworn. Very nostalgic deck, indeed. It was definitely some of the highlights I had as a kid in 2011. Challenge, Infernoid. What's the challenge in Infernoid? Like, opening grass in 60 cards? What's the chances of that? It's like 4%, 5%. And Cosmo, trust me, bro, it's broken. I feel like these should be the other way around. Because Infernoid is a cope deck, right? Like, it's actually really powerful when it gets going. Cosmo doesn't have a crazy power play. Please don't have an out to non-targeting destruction is basically the cope for Cosmo. Aru has playstyle Infinite. You're a piece of shit. Lore-wise, we've got... It's just Centurion, right? There isn't something else going on here. Artwork, Pearlies. Nostalgia, we've got Madolce. Okay, that's finally some actual responses here. Paleo and Trust Me Bro, It's Broken. Ninjas with Isolde and Makanko cards. You should just be posting a deck list or something here, because what the fuck is this? The Simp King plays Snake Eye for its lore. Although, to be fair, Diabell could mean anything. Playstyle, Drytron. What's the difference between Drytron and just any other Build-A-Board deck in Yu-Gi-Oh? Is it what? I guess, like, Ritual Element is kind of neat. But, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Rocket for playstyle. Branded for lore. This is the first person that has used Quem instead of, you know, all the typical ones. Artwork, Dark Lords. Artwork on Dark Lord is pretty cool. I can't remember what they're based off of, but they are kind of nice. Gimmick Puppets for the challenge. What's the challenge? Winning the coin flip? Nostalgia, we've got Burning Abyss. It's me, Farfa. Playstyle, Eldritch. Lore... Wait, hold on. The whole gang's here. There's Ritual Beasts here. There's Zephyras. Actually, it is just Zephyra. It's the Zephyra forms of all of the dual terminal monsters. That's pretty cool, actually. Nostalgia, we played dying. What am I even laughing at? Sorry, I just need to take a moment to pause. I just saw a picture of Oviraptor. Why am I laughing? I have a sickness. I, like, actually have a sickness. Playstyle... That's a Stardust monster. But isn't this like a Centurion? Because they summon that deck more consistently than Stardust does. Unchained for the lore. Unchained lore isn't really that deep, right? What is this? Isn't this a Rush Duel card? This is a Rush Duel card. Challenge, we play Zark. And X-Sabers for the nostalgia. See, look, this is how you do a nostalgia panel. Deck that you play because of the playstyle. Generator. You like what? Bro loves the draw phase. Shadol for the lore. Tearlament for the artwork. Yeah, that's whatever you like. Tier 0 tier enjoyer says. Why are you playing tier 0 Tearlament? You know, it's like Kick Colossus is really cool artwork, you know. Oh, it's not the fact because it's the best deck in the game. No. Challenge for Labyrinth. That's funny that we're saying that. And trust me, bro, it's broken for Soulful. All right, so 4 out of 6 women and 2 dragons, kind of. Man has a very specific taste. I respect it. Speedroid for nostalgia. Hagoita is such a weird looking card, isn't it? It's just a giant knife. Lots of sprite here. Melfi for the lore. There's no lore, man. Sorry, not Melfi. I always mix it up with Pearly. There's no Pearly lore. What is it? What's the story of Pearly? Once upon a time, there was a little cat. He walked down the street and he got very hungry. He started thinking about those delicious memories and then he had a nap. Para says, playstyle, we've got Sword Soul, Lore Orcust, artwork, we're playing Manadium. Now, I've seen a lot of Manadium decks, and about 99% of them don't play Prime Heart, who has energy blades that is used to make decisive attacks on enemies or whatever it is. Nostalgia, yes. Nostalgia. Oh, 2022, the good old days of Yu-Gi-Oh! For challenge access code, what does that mean? What does that mean? What the fuck is access? What deck is access code? Orcust for the playstyle, you're gonna have to help me on who this is. What is that? Another hero? That's a hero. Plasma Vice. Discard a card, target an attack position monster your opponent controls, destroy that target. Yo, what the hell? It's like actually good. You can't make it? What do you mean you can't make it? Activate Polymerization, use Sparkman, use Blade Edge. Boom. Specific materials? That's how you used to fusion summon back in my day, child. You had to use your cards to make your monsters. You didn't just fucking summon them from the extra deck for free and send materials from your deck like branded, okay? I swear, this new generation of fusion enjoyers like piss me off. Playstyle we got Retro Beast, Lore, Exo Sisters. It's a stretch to say some Yu-Gi-Oh decks have lore, man. It really is. Artwork we've got, is this a Dynamorphia card? It looks like a Dynamorphia card. Nostalgia, we've got Lightsworn. We actually put JD here, by the way. That's cool. Challenge. That's Abomination, but I don't think it's an Unchained card. Is it True Draco? That's not Abomination? Oh, wait, no, it's VFD. Oh, this is just a food enjoyer, right? Nouvelle, Fish, Plants, Madolce, Nimleria. We have a hungry boy. We have a hungry boy. We've got playstyle. God, Jesus Christ, a lot of fucking branded players. We play Rika for the artwork. Nostalgia, bro, I'm not playing Jerry Beans, man. Lore, we play Vanquish Soul. What lore, dude? Lore, what lore? There's no lore. Tagging out, revealing Maxi, lore. Fighting games? What? That's not lore. Come on. That's like saying I play Suships for the lore. What's the lore? Opening a restaurant? That's not a story. What else we got here? Ritual Beast for playstyle, based. Lore, Crystron. Crystron lore. We're fighting the True Kings, I guess. Okay, sure. Artwork, we play Light and Darkness deck. Nostalgia, we play just pure Monarchs. And trust me, bro, it's broken for Gamma. Sorry, not Gamma, Psyframes. I don't know which Psyframe this is. And once in a while, we'll set Subterra Guru and activate Red Eyes Fusion to summon the Dragoon. This could be anything, by the way. Challenge, this literally could mean anything. What am I looking at here? Ah, Dragoon. Yes, well, if you play Verte, that's 99% of Yu-Gi-Oh decks if you really want. Tengen says, decks that you play with the playstyle is Pendulum. I have no idea what this is. What is this, like the Magistus, like third wave support? What is that? That looks like Madame Vera, I want to say. I am right. Oh, see, I do know Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Time Thief for the lore. It's always funny to see people say lore when the playstyle of the deck is just nothing, right? It's like, it sounds cool, Time Thief. What's the playstyle? How does the deck run? Make an XE monster. They're really shit risey, you know. Nostalgia, we got Galaxies, B-Trooper for the challenge, and trust me, bro, it's broken for the Nouvelles. Whatever you do, do not put your monsters in attack mode. And finally, Vanquish Soul for the playstyle. R1, R2, L1, R2, up, down, left, right. Lore, Manadium. I mean, okay, Manadium is pretty cool lore-wise. Nostalgia, Dino. Dude, UCT on... I'm just too old. I just need to accept that most Yu-Gi-Oh players are like half my age now. It is what it is. UCT for Nostalgia? That's a new card to me. We play Slifer for the challenge. I mean, you know, you just pick up some cards from the top of your deck and put them in your hand. What's your opponent gonna do? Call a judge? Trust me, bro, it's broken for Flame Swordsman. Fair enough. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into this iteration of Show Me Your Favorite Stuff. We'll do another panel sometime in the future. Give me an idea for another question to ask you all. I've learned a lot of things about my community. I don't know if it's a greater reflection of my community or the Yu-Gi-Oh community in general, but women good, and that's really the main takeaway. I just want to say I am very disappointed at the lack of dragons. Apparently, you people don't like dragons. Explain. There's not been enough dragons here. All right, peace, subscribe, like, see you next time.